Hey everybody, I'm Chris, and this is Luki Bike Adventures, and we got another bike to work on. So this one I actually got sometime over the summer. It was donated to us by Petri Bikes, and we didn't use it this year, but we've got an event on Sunday, and it's our last one for 2024, and I'm gonna end up needing it because this group is going to be older kids, teenagers, and over the summer we had some teenagers, but it was mostly, I'd say mostly like more like 10, 12, or some 8-year-olds, like in that area. So we didn't need quite as many 26-inch bikes, but we will need it this weekend for these guys. And man, what a year, what a summer. This is gone. Everything is great. I'm super happy with how things have gone so far, and I'm really excited for next year. I got a lot of work to do over the winter, but it'll get done, and we'll have another awesome year. So, this is a giant Aluxx. And yeah, I've already kind of cleaned it up. I took off the cables because they need to be replaced. So just gonna do kind of the run-of-the-mill stuff that I always do, you know, replacing cables, replace the chain if it's stretched out, possibly replace the tires, although they don't look bad. I'll take a look. I'll pump them up, see how they look, if I find any cracks or anything in them. They actually look all right. Fix the shifting and all that, and put some new grips on. The components on this are pretty good. And don't really need to be replaced, I don't think. However, the stem or the headset's pretty loose here, so that there's quite a bit of play there. So I'll have to take care of that, and that's, I think, where I'm going to start, actually. We'll start with the headset. There's nothing to hold this on. Let's loosen this. We'll see how that looked in here. It's not dry. There's still good amount of grease here. That looks like it might be either brown grease or just a little bit of rust. I don't know. But can give it a little wipe. Make sure these bearings look good. And they do. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. These look fine. I don't see any cracks or pitting or anything there. Yeah, looks like it was just loose. It needs to be tightened up, but I don't see any problems with anything. All right. Got quite a few spacers here. Oops. Clean all these guys up. This looks like a little rust on here, but I think it'd be all right. Okay. All right, let's see. Where did I put the stem? Oh my God, where did I put the stem? Oh, there it is. It's right there, still on the handlebars. I don't know why I thought it was separate. Why would I think that? All right. Okay. So I'll just put that. Oh, and you know the seat has some tears on it. The bikes are all in pretty good shape. The kids did not destroy them. Yeah, we didn't really run into any issues with that. They all held up really well, which I'm happy about. I take that as I did a good job. Let's see here. Just putting a little grease where the bearings are going to go here, and pop that first set of bearings on. There we go. And let's put some grease back in here as well. All right. Dang it. Spacer. All right, let's see. What else do I have here? We got one of these guys. I guess it goes on top. And then this guy goes on there. All right. Just trying to position it a little bit to make it easier for me to balance this and put it together. You know, trying anyways. See how that, we'll see how this goes. Let's see. Dang it. Put some spacers on here. I'll put almost all of them, yes. Except for that last one, I'll save for the top. Wherever it is. Phew. I'm surprised I was able to do that. Oh, where's the... Excellent, excellent. All right, we got a lot of extra grease here. Kind of spilled out. Let's clean that up. So tell me, what kind of videos do you want to see over winter? I do have some bikes to repair that we're going to either use or give away or something. I still have quite a few bikes actually that I hadn't gotten around to fixing because we turns out we didn't need them. I got too many bikes, which was a good problem to have. And it was nice I was able to give some away to kids who didn't have bikes, or maybe they had bikes but it wasn't a mountain bike and I wanted them to practice shifting and braking and things like that. So I gave them bikes that they'd be able to do that with. You want that to be just tight enough, right? Now let's get it centered. That actually looks really centered. So I can post more videos of while I'm working on bikes, and just kind of run the camera and update you on what we're doing, like I did last year. We have a lot of products, a lot of companies that we're working with now, which is super fun and cool. So I can certainly do some reviews on different things. Generally speaking, I don't really consider these to be like tutorials really, as much as me just kind of like talking and working on bikes. So I could do some educational stuff if you like. Do some tutorials that really kind of maybe go more in depth and give tips and whatever on how to do different repairs, perhaps. If there's a certain thing that you want to learn how to do, certainly leave a message down below. Or I guess comment. I sound like an old lady. It's a comment, right? Not a message. Okay, so that part's done. Let's move on to this front brake here. Actually, let's see how this wheel looks. Not quite true. Yeah, especially we got rim brakes here. I probably want to get it a little bit more true than this. Let's see. Where is my spoke wrench? So I made a video of me building the wheels on my bike. But I ran into a lot of problems with recording, mostly because I started to run out of space. It was a fairly lengthy process, and I was running out of space, and I'm like trying to space on my camera, and you know, I'm trying to delete old pictures and old files and everything, and make room, and so as of right now, I have not uploaded any of those videos. I haven't looked at them. And also time-wise, I was having a hard time working on it for any length of time at once, you know? So, like, I'd work on it a little bit, and then I'd have to go to work, or I'd have to go pick up Nate from school, or I'd have to, you know, just whatever. So, that series of videos, I really wanted that to be a thing where I show you guys how to build a wheel. But footage-wise, it kind of ended up being a mess. So I don't know. I'll have to look at that and see if that's usable. But it would be nice if it was, because I thought it was kind of a fun and cool build, I thought. And I'm talking about it because I'm truing this wheel, and to build the wheel, I did it all on just on the forks like this. The truing and getting it dished and everything. I didn't use a truing stand at all. And so I thought that would be cool to see. I did use a zip tie, not my fingers, but on this one I'm fine using my fingers to get it pretty true. It's already improved quite a bit. My bike looks super cool, by the way, now. I was working on, I don't remember what I was doing exactly when I dented the wheel up pretty bad to the point where some spokes were loose. Yeah, I don't think any of the spokes broke, but I think like two or three were loose, and yeah, got a pretty good bend. Tire wasn't holding air anymore. It is set up tubeless. And so I decided to build new wheels for the cost of buying new wheels and building a wheel, considering I didn't have to pay for any labor and I was just going to do it myself. I could build actually cheaper than buying a new wheel, especially since I was using reusing my hubs. I was reusing my old hubs because they weren't damaged at all. It was just the rim. So I just had to pay for new rims and new spokes. And so that's what I did. And I'm really happy with the results. I think that's close enough. Alright, cool. So we got that mostly straight. Pads are not on here. So we need to put on new brake pads. We need to get new cable. What else? Shift cable as well, grips. I think I might put some of those DEITY grips that we got on. Since this is one of the nicer bikes. You know, it's a giant. Feels like aluminum. Oh yeah, well, it says Aluxx, but it feels light. Shocked. I mean, this suspension isn't all that impressive, but still a decent bike. Got good components on it. So let's see what we got for some pads. Go. And these, if I remember correctly, are not directional. Some pads are, but these are not. Loosen that up so I can put this on here. That's centered nicely. Right on the rim, but not rubbing the tire. Same thing over here. This one, I guess I must have used this one before because that's not quite right the way it's sitting on there. The way the washers and everything run is not quite how it's supposed to be. I wonder if that one's correct. I didn't notice anything weird with that one, but that doesn't mean. Yeah, that one looks fine. It's just this one, I guess. Let me see, am I looking on time? All right, so once again, my camera's pretty full. So I have, it's given me a countdown there on how long I can make this video before I run out of space. So let's see if I can finish this in 20 more minutes, 18 minutes. Okay. So good. All right, where's some cable? Oh, you know, I think I need to get more. I think I need to get another spool of cable housing. For one, my box of cable housing is no longer a box. It's just a mass, and there's not that much left. So, looks like I'm going to have to give Petri a call. See if I can get some more of this. Because this probably is one of the things that I've used in the most is replace. I think every single bike, with very, I was going to say few exceptions. I don't know if there's any exceptions, but I think I replaced the cables and housings on all of them. Just because it's such a, it's a pretty easy, low cost thing to do, and it makes the, it just makes it look nicer, makes everything work better, and it's one of those things that I think most people don't really do, kind of neglect. I think most people don't do a lot of maintenance on their bike anyway. But replacing cables is one of those things that I think can really fly under the radar, and most people just don't do it. So these are all used bikes. Replacing cables and housings are probably something that needs to be done anyway. And it's not very expensive. It's not very difficult. It's not super time consuming. I kind of feel like there's no reason not to do it. Unless the cables are very clearly new cables, then I guess it would be silly to do it. Why be wasteful? Right around there. Woo! Let's see. My little banana guys. Man, I need to stock up on some parts. I don't have very many of these left. Not many at all. All right. Let's see. So we got that right there. We can probably cut this right about there. Looks good to me. Try to feel for where it's a little bit softer. I'm gonna. Oh, that was a nice clean cut. All right. Where did I put my little pokey? Little pokey, you're the one. All right. I don't know where I put that. Now I just need these little guys. What do you call these? Ferrules. Need a couple of ferrules. Check in to see how that fits in the in that noodle there. I guess they're called noodles, but I like calling them bananas. That's what they look more like to me. I don't want to call it a banana. And some of them are sized in such a way that they don't fit. The ferrule won't fit in there. But this one it does, so we Gucci. now I'm going to dial this in. See if I can get this adjusted nicely. So I dial that barrel adjuster all the way in and then back it up like one full turn. And that'll give us a little wiggle room to make adjustments. Squeeze that nice and tight. And then squeeze that till about where I want the brake to stop. Like how far I want it to go in. Actually a little bit less than that. Because the cable will stretch a little bit. I don't think it's like actually stretching. I think it's more of a settling in type of deal. So like right there, pretty decent, but I also like to give it a tight squeeze. Makes everything settle into there. And so now it closes there, which is a little bit closer to the grip than I want it to be, even though the grip's not there, so it's going to need a little bit of extra space. So I'm going to pull that in just a tad. See how that looks. That's more where I want it. All right. Nice and snug there. Not enough to bend or crush the cable, but tight enough. And I can pull that pretty tight. Good. So now, can you see that? It's not moving. It's not closing evenly. This side is moving a lot more than the other side, it looks like. Actually, not a ton. Not a huge amount, but there is a difference. So that means that this side has more tension on the spring than this side. And so you can screw in this side to increase the tension on this side, or you can loosen the screw on this side to loosen the tension. And so either way is the same. So I usually kind of just give a look, see which one is, if there's one of the screws is like in a lot of the way. Both of them are kind of in fairly well. Neither one of them kind of stand out as problematic or anything. So I'm just going to loosen this one a little bit. I think that's it. What color grip should I put on this one? I think I am going to put these one of these DEITY grips on here. If you haven't been following us on Instagram or Facebook, well, first off, you should. But DEITY, they make bike components, grips, pedals, handlebars, seats, what else? Oh, stems, all that stuff. And it's really nice stuff. And so they donated a bunch of, oh, they donated a centipede. Go away. And so a bunch of these grips, we got orange, black, nice bright pink ones, aqua, gray. What else we got here? It's like a mint in the can. So I don't know what'll look good on this particular bike. I feel like maybe the gray. I don't know. That's a little bit boring though, isn't it? I don't know. So I might put those guys on there, or I might just put our regular black ones on. If so not if, but we had our birthday party about it's been a few weeks now. We are 1 year old now. Luki Bikes has been doing this for a year. And it's been amazing. We accomplished so much. I'm super excited. And we got some really cool stuff happening very, very soon that I don't want to tell you just yet because, you know, we got to make sure everything comes through first. You know, don't want to talk about it too early. But trust me, cool things happening very soon. Cool things have already happened. So yeah. But we had our birthday party and we gave away a lot of stuff. We gave away a few pairs of grips. We gave away some lights. One little girl got a bike. Do you remember I can't remember if I made a video or not, but there was a little Frozen bike, like Elsa Frozen. And it was a really cute bike. It was very small. perfect for a little girl, and so she won it, and that was really cool. We did a raffle. Nate was in charge of the raffle. He's really cute, and did a really good job with that. And so it was nice. We had a very good turnout. We were able to raise $200, which is awesome, because every little bit helps. We're extremely low cost or low overhead. It doesn't take a lot to do this, what we're doing, because it's very streamlined, you know? Don't have a lot of expenses. We have insurance, we have bike parts, park passes, gas to drive back and forth, but it's all volunteers. They're used bikes. We get great prices. We've had companies donate some things to us. You know, there's just not a whole lot that we need to make this happen. But we still do need some things. So if you want to head down below, there's a bunch of links to, well, the most important one is LukiBikes.org. That's our website. And you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram and all that fun stuff. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, all that helps. And we don't need a lot, but we need some. We need some things to keep going. Our main need that I think we have right now is we want to get a trailer, because I am out of space. My basement is completely full of bikes and bike parts, and we've been getting more stuff in. Like, there's boxes all over filled with Revelate bags and helmets and what else we got? Yeah, grips and, you know, all this stuff, which is awesome. It's a great problem to have, but we do need someplace a little bit better than this to store everything. And so I think a trailer would be perfect and not too expensive. A couple $1,000s, you know, $5,000. We can get a really nice trailer. So that's what we're working on right now, is getting a trailer so we can keep making memories. And I'm pretty much out of time here, so I'm gonna put this little crimp on, and then I will see you guys in the next video. We got the front end done, and try to get the back end done on the next one, or maybe I'll just continue on with a different bike. I don't know. All right, there we go. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.